key down so you're not covering up things. But then, once again, I wasn't really kind of hearing that nice little part in there that really adds to the arrangement. So that's, and you know, every room is different that you play in, so sometimes it's kind of hard to gauge that, but you learn that from experience. And I thought, once again, maybe on the double time feel was just a little bit too busy. So that was maybe just one thing I thought there too. So, you know, when I heard you guys do the last tune, and you guys still have a little bit of the same problem that you have in there, that when it breaks down to the small band, kind of doing that line, the pitch is still the one thing that really sticks out. And maybe that's one thing I want to go over just one little second right now. Can we get that up, and where would be a good place for that? Oh, I want to comment to you guys that, you know, you did that tune that Bobby Shue wrote. And Bobby Shue's going to be playing for the Des Moines Big Band on Monday night at the Vince Land Inn. So, you know, you people that are close to play every Monday night, we have a lot of great artists that will be coming in. And Bobby Shue, being one of the greatest solo players you'll ever hear, will be in this Monday. So, hope you guys can make it down. And we'll also have Ryan Kaiser on April 4th, and hopefully take notes on saxophone on April 11th. So, okay, where's a good place to take that? Right? Okay, you want to count it off then? Once again, the hardest thing to do is to play unison. You know, I mean, it's any little thing just sticks out like crazy, and pitch should be the first thing. So you know that note has a tendency to be what? Sharp, right? So you know already before you play it, you're going to have to be thinking about compensating for that. Let's take it that same place again. 1, 2, 3. Still wanting to bend it down, you know. So I don't know, maybe it's just where you've got the whole thing set up. Maybe you just need to come out a little bit, because you know, once you come out here, you know what happens to the pitch. I mean, it always goes up, doesn't it? Always does. And so that's just one thing. I think that is one thing that on this piece, you know, I mean, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of dynamic contrast and everything, but you know, hey, you're playing the part. That's not the problem. It's just listening for the pitch a little bit. And the pitch is pretty good in this band. And, you know, that's a problem with every musician. You know, no one will ever really release a recording or anything if there's pitch problems. That's the one thing that, even if someone absolutely knows nothing about music, that's one thing that, I mean, they feel this in the music. So, how we doing? We're still okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. You know, one thing I might even suggest is that, you know, these guys are playing that really soft. Maybe you just need to kind of just bump it up just a little bit. I mean, it's still going to sound soft, and you still going to have that contrast. But anything that, Steve, you got any comments about the rhythm section you'd like to make, or?
Just echoing what you said to the drummer, Chance, you overplay it.
Okay.
I mean, you're a good player. It's not about your playing ability. You're an excellent drummer. I would back it off. I wouldn't play as much as you do.
Do you have any specific?
Well, on the first tune, you tend to fill all the time. You're just too busy.
Okay.
General comment. And the other thing is, if you play too loud, the ensemble has no choice. I mean, you force them to play louder than they have to play sometimes. So just be aware of that.
I mean, that's a drum set that really pops too, you know, and this room really kind of brings that out. And so sometimes you have to play for the room as well, you know, and everybody did that but Buddy Rich, so, you know.
And the only other thing, and I've been telling it seems like for some reason this year every bass player is wearing the bass as low as they possibly get an upright and play it like that. But don't take an electric and play it like this. Bring it up here like this, okay? That's my strong suggestion.
Good left hand, though. You know, I'm looking, you know, when you're looking at a lot of bass players throughout the day, you know, you can tell, oh, you're a guitar player before you play bass, because, you know, you get that thumb over the neck and things like that. It's got a good technique there. And remember Forrest Stewart, he had a bass stand.
Yeah.
And it was just right here. And, you know, he didn't even worry about holding the bass, so everything was loosened up when he did that. And so that was, you know, I was kind of maybe getting the same thing with the, you know, the position of how you got your strap and your bass with that. And you did a very good job on this last tune too. You know, you're right there on everything that needed to be, and you know, kept the time going through there as well. So anyway, you know, this is a darn good band, and you know, I can tell you guys listen and you practice, and you've got a lot of rehearsing going on, and you know, you have a rich heritage of music coming from your town, Woodward, and Jim Coffin is here, right? Jim Coffin actually started all this stuff here, what, 54 years ago, something like that. And and you've got the Wayne and Floyd Darling that came through this town, and countless other players, you know, your brother and a lot of other people. So anyway, you guys, you know, doing so many things right, and the other thing is, I would just say, as I generally always tell you, you know, just keep practicing and improving individually and playing as much music as you can play. You know, it doesn't always have to be at school either. You know, getting some sessions going and things like that, and listening to as much music as you can. But excellent job today, and thanks for playing.